Oh, that's my little board, my little vision board there. Hey y'all, welcome to Lavender Rose Oracle. Wherever you are, I hope you're having a wonderful day. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. Everyone else, welcome back. I just really wanted to jump straight into it, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I don't got I don't got everything fully set up. I usually try to be fully set up before I get on, but I was just like, you know what, let me just get my intuitive messages going as I put my little crystals here. But even before the intuitive messages, we'll start with a prayer. It's all things I usually do before the camera's rolling. But I don't know. I guess I felt the need to, I'm getting a download of basically, I guess, showing like imperfections, like showing I guess the inside or like the background type of vibe, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, like for example, I'm specifically thought of the moon signs for some reason. So say for example, like your moon sign, that's kind of like the side of you that people are able to see when they have known you a little longer, or you kind of open up your inner world to a person. That's kind of like the energy of your moon sign, right? Like your, the innermost you type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, basically, like maybe somebody's showing their self, like their more vulnerable self, or their more just inner world or something. Like maybe you're opening up, letting your guard down to somebody or something like that. Or yeah, or maybe that's something you did recently, I'm not sure. But okay. Divine angels of light, thank you for blessing my cards with your light so that I can use them as a tool of spiritual growth and to connect to divine guidance. And thank you for being here and revealing for me what I need to know. I set the intention that these decks will act as a bridge that brings us together for the highest good and in the presence of love. Me and my collective here. So it is, so it shall be. We gonna jump into this reading. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's a timeless reading, so it's meant for you whenever you see it. So, yeah. So I was getting the energy of like basically someone could have disappointed you in some way. Like I'm literally getting frustrated because like I'm not getting I'm not frustrated, but that's the energy that I'm getting is a frustrated energy because like I'm kind of like that vibe like when you kind of rubbing your eyes, rubbing your forehead, like you got your face in your palm a little bit and you kind of, I don't know if y'all know what look I'm talking about. If I was in the camera, I'd show you, but, you know, not doing that. So, yeah, maybe someone doesn't want to show how frustrated they are with something. Like, maybe it's on some shit like you've been going through something with somebody for so long. It's like, it's on some shit like even showing you or expressing to you how over it I am would be the ultimate waste of time. Like, we've been here so many times. Like, even to speak on it at this point is almost like a waste of breath because the only thing I get from it is empty promises, I'm sorry's with no changes, shit like that. I'm getting the energy of somebody just, I heard Fed Up by, I think his name is Deshaun. I'm not sure. The song, he fed up. That's all the song is talking about. At least on the top part I'm talking about on the hook. He fed up. I don't know if jail has anything to do with anything. That's not really a big message I was getting, but something regarding the feds could be significant to somebody out there, though. I don't know why I said somebody like that. That made me think, somebody could be passive aggressive because it's, give me the vibes of like, like when you saying something but you're not saying something, like somebody, like it's kind of shady how I said it, I felt. So maybe somebody can be a little shady or a little passive aggressive, and that could be the thing that shuts someone else down to wanting to deal with you and shit like that. But I'm just basically getting, what did I title this reading again? Oh yeah, done settling for less. I just feel like somebody has been disappointing you, and just not following through. And it's just getting to a point where it's like, me even dealing with you at this point is settling for less. Me going out my way to do this and that is settling for less. Like, someone is just not grateful for you and what you bring to the table. So you just get to a point where you just like, it's time for me to move around. You know what I'm saying? Depending on your situation, because for me, this same situation resonates for me in three ways. And I could tell you, maybe somebody's trying to show you some different ways to do something. Because me saying show you instead of tell you, that might be significant. Or maybe somebody just wants to show you. Now, I'm getting one energy. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all the three ways that resonate with me. So, one energy for me is like I'm getting one person, they are somebody that you could depend on changing eventually, but it's a work in progress. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they've been making changes, but it hasn't been like big leaps or nothing to where like sometimes you can get frustrated and your own personal fears make you feel like, oh shit, like we backtracking now, because y'all so different. Like they trying to work with you and the type of person you are and just try to figure out how to be the best they can be, but it's really hard for them. And also, just being real with you, like they have their own fears and weaknesses to where like they want to be that person for you, but at the same time in the heat of the moment they always choose pride before you, or they choose their fears before you, or they could be a shutdown type to where they shut down before they try. Somebody has a real give up energy, like they got potential to be a person that you could work with and get through to as far as true healing, but they give up so easily. It's just no point for you to really invest to, like it's a level of investment that you could do, but it's not put all your eggs in one basket investment, because you're just going to hurt yourself doing that. Because at the end of the day, at some point they might get through to you, but you never know when that time is, and you don't want to get breadcrumbed, because at that point you're just getting breadcrumbed. Like, they give you a little and then they give an empty promise, empty apology, like, oh, I'm sorry about this. But then next situation where you can prove that, okay, I noticed what you're saying, I apologize about the last time. Somebody could be dealing with an Aries in those moments where they could show and prove that they, they don't. So it just comes in, it becomes empty promises. Then you got another way that I was feeling like it resonated with me was more the energy of, like the title said, not settling for less and throwing it away. Now there's another person, straight empty promises. They don't have no intention of changing, no intention of doing better. Now the last person we see, they have intentions of doing better, but they're struggling. So to wait is to sell yourself short. You can't wait for motherfuckers. You just, when they can meet you at your level, then y'all can come back around to it. But not wait. But at least that person has potential to maybe one day come around. There's another person. Everybody has potential technically. That's why you can't bet on potential. But at least they have good intentions deep down. They're just struggling. There's another energy where it's like they not ready. They don't have good intentions. They don't take this shit seriously at all. When you pour yourself heart out to them and shit, like they don't really care. If anything, they waiting for you to be quiet. Like it's just kind of like, I don't care to hear this right now. I don't really give a fuck. You know, all they care about is themselves. Your feelings, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's another energy. The third energy, there, it's another energy where it's like they masking as a person that cares, but honestly, they just have their own intentions and secret agenda of what they want, and what they want is to keep you around. They'll do what it takes to keep you around, but it's not coming from a genuine space. It's coming from a, I just, you know, I'm just going to play the role of what I have to do to get the outcome that I want. But at that point, they not being themselves, and they can't do that forever. So at some point, no matter what, people begin to show their true self, you know what I'm saying? So honestly, in my opinion, all three energies is kind of like a throwaway energy. And the only energy that I could fuck with personally is that first energy. For me, it's that first energy, because on, like, with that, you know, at some point, eventually, like, I'm still getting overall, I still get a good energy from like the first energy, but it's just, I could see why somebody would be frustrated. It's literally, you know, if you're getting breadcrumbed and empty promises, that shit's not cool either. So it's like, that energy is like, for me, I feel like, in my opinion, how I feel about it, that's an energy I would pull myself back from. But I would be okay to give them the level of what they give me. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, it's like, okay, I know I can't go all out for you. I'm not going to break my back for you or nothing, because that's just something you wouldn't do for me. But at the same time, you a cool and good individual overall. You just not somebody, I'm not going to do the most for you. You're not going to get everything, because you don't deserve everything, because that's not what you give me. I get, it's a work in progress, but you know, meet me at my level, and when you get there, then we can reconsider. The other two energies, for me, that's given throwaway. Like, I'm not fucking with it. I'm probably not talking to you, dealing with you. Like, that's, they give off more of an energy of a cutoff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the first energy I tapped into and explained was more somebody that could, you know, whether it works out months from now, years from now, I don't know. But it's going to take time with that person, but they will come around. Where the other ones, you never know. They might live how they live into the end. We got, for some of y'all, it could be your ex. I split the deck on ex-lover unintentionally. Well, we know everything's symbolic, so it's intentional. It just wasn't my intention. I feel like that was even symbolic, what I said. Well, everything in their readings are symbolic. Something else that might be symbolic is, I got some black mark on my hand twice before starting this reading, and from two different things. It wasn't even the same thing that did it. So if that's symbolic for y'all, getting like some, like, just something black, like, I had some black stuff on my hand. It's gone now, but I'm getting that you don't have to be lonely anymore. I feel like for y'all got to keep it simple. I feel like y'all have an issue with expectations. Y'all expect a lot from people. You put your expectations a little bit way too high, in ways that people will not be able to fulfill those things that you want. Like, they won't, like, realistically. And I feel like y'all go back to, y'all don't want to be lonely, because for some of y'all have been lonely, and y'all been out here doing a lot of shit on your own, and all you want is support and somebody to love you back and care about you the way that you care about others. But for some of y'all got to keep it simple and just appreciate the little things, because you are getting some good things from different places, but you just got to take it how it comes, you know, and also know that good things are attracting to you, whether it's slowly but surely, or if they're coming in rapidly. Like, you have good energies already around you that you probably don't realize. And you also have good energies coming to you. Okay? Okay, so I got protection, gifted, shadow side, and ignoring you. Now, I just want to pick up on this energy to see what exactly is trying to be said. So I'm getting that somebody is very gifted. Somebody could be clairaudient, like somebody can, like you get a lot of messages through like music and sound and things like that, and you're a healer. Could be a shapeshifter. Maybe one of these people that we're talking about is a shapeshifter, but they're a shapeshifter in their shadow side. That makes me think about that third energy we discussed, that as far as being whatever you want them to be, maybe somebody is ignoring you, or putting you to the side or disregarding you, and they're acting like they don't care. Someone needs to know that they're protected from this shadow energy. Somebody's definitely in their shadow side and they're gifted as well. Someone could be ignoring you out of pure manipulation. Somebody could do the things that they do out of manipulation or out of trying to get a reaction out of you. I'm feeling like I'm just getting the energy of somebody really like trying to pour theyself. Yeah, somebody trying to mask themselves as like this prosperous energy, but really in the background, like they just wanna fuck. Like that's what I'm getting from. Loneliness again. Somebody's so lonely. Somebody in return to sender. This what came out. I'm gonna put that out. Loneliness and return to sender. Somebody's sending magic your way for sure, is what I'm getting. And you are the transmuting queen. So you're transmuting it to energy that's beneficial and fits you, and he'll help you push forward. And also, it's just everything is just getting shot back to them. And you could be ignoring this person because like even if you don't know exactly what they're doing, their intention. It's something about the shit that's flawed. Oh yeah, I didn't say. Also, they trying to, like I said, they trying to come off like a prosperous energy, like I'm there for you, I'm here for you, but really they just trying to like fuck with you. Whether it's fuck with you as far as fuck with your mind and play mind games, or if it's fuck with you like try to have sex with you. They feel like you're too busy for them, or maybe you feel like somebody's too busy for you. I feel like it's in ooh. You know what I'm getting with police? Now, I did say something earlier. For somebody, the feds was significant. So, like, for some of y'all, it could have something to do with the criminal justice system with police coming out. Something with that resonates with somebody somewhere because it's done came up 2-3 times already. I'm getting nature because with nature, I was thinking more like the universe and God, like, is policing this situation. Like, God is looking over you, protecting you and stuff, and regulating this shit. Because it's like, no, not this one. I ain't finna keep handling this one like this. Like, this is really a good girl for real. This is really a good dude for real. And, like, I feel like some of y'all need to learn the lesson to not allow loneliness to make you settle. And I feel like a lot of y'all are coming on the other side of that. Like, y'all been settling due to loneliness, with how you allow people to treat you, what you allow people to get away with. Like, I believe the thumbnail said something like this, and which is why I even chose it. The intuitive downloads I was getting, like, just to not allow like don't allow loneliness to make you settle for lesser, because the way that you allow people, or the way that you treat yourself, you teaching people how to treat you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you treat yourself with self-respect, and when somebody come in with an energy that's degrading to you or disrespectful to you or something like that, and you or you decide to forgive too quickly, or you decide to, whatever, like, you teaching a person how to treat you. You showing them what they could get away with. Somebody say, I want to impregnate you. I just want to get you home. Somebody really just want to have sex with you. Somebody trying to trap you. Like, some people was on that. Somebody like, I really can't explain it, but it feels different. Like, exactly. Light worker. You a light worker. That just peeked out, so I just wanted to show y'all. You know what? That made me think of this song, Fireworks. Some of y'all birthday could be like in July, or I'm also getting December, because, you know, like New Year's Eve and shit. So that made me think the times we use fireworks, which would be July, December, and January. That's when I'm thinking about it. But somebody's birthday could be any of those. Maybe we talking about a Capricorn. Maybe we talking about a Sag. Maybe we talking about a Leo or Cancer. I believe that's all the signs for those months. But yeah, like, I'm getting, it feels different. What Drake say on that song? What did he say? My dad. Oh yeah, my dad called me and know that I still listen, and he still got his foot out, guilt tripping. It's been years though, I just learned to deal with it. So somebody could be like the guilt tripping type. Somebody could ignore you because that could be their thing. Like, they just learn to deal with it. Like, because you've been guilt tripping for so long, or they've been guilt tripping you for so long, they just like, man, fuck it, like, whatever. The same way you done learned to deal with somebody, like, kind of putting you to the back burner, you know, just basically not really coming off like they really care about you like that. It's the same way, like, when you start complaining about that shit, about what you want, what you like and don't like, and what you don't appreciate, maybe you get in a guilt tripping type of vibe when you talking about the things. The same way you learn how to deal with them, like, pretty much disregarding you, is the same way they learn how to deal with the fact that you gonna have your piece to say, and it might be mixed with some guilt tripping, and y'all both learn how to deal with each other's shit. And, like, just basically, some of y'all gotta realize, like, don't think like you just single-handedly dealing with them. They kind of dealing with you too. And it's just ways that y'all both could do better, but y'all gotta both want it. Y'all gotta both want to do better. I need more passion. You gotta be passionate about making those changes. You gotta love each other to want to make those changes. If somebody's just constantly giving up and expecting it to fix itself, it's gonna stay in the same place you left it. It's not gonna transform. Like, you gotta do something to fix it. You can't just sit and look at it. Like, you can't. It's just not gonna work, bro. Like, it's not. You gotta do something. You gotta put in some work to fix some shit. Shit don't fix itself. It doesn't. It just doesn't work like that. It doesn't. Literally doesn't. Somebody could be looking forward to some inheritance or unexpected income, or it could be somebody that's trying to take advantage of you in that way of, baby girl, I love you, I mean that. So somebody does want you to know that they really do love you. Like, it is somebody that knows that they're disappointing you, and they do want you to know, like, from the bottom of their heart, they really love you. They just don't know how to do right by you, for real. Like, some of y'all, they just might view you in a very high way that they feel like it's hard to, like, please you or be that person they feel like you need. Like, sometimes people feel like, and it could be a person, like, they're trying to say, now, don't get me wrong, you gotta take it how it resonates, because it is a piece of shit in here. But there is a person that is really trying, and, like, some of y'all gotta open your eyes to the good shit that is in front of you, and the good shit that they do, basically. They do. maybe a person's just kind of simple and like playful to where like maybe it's I'm getting the energy of like somebody's more serious, somebody's more playful. Like somebody doesn't know how to take shit serious, and like it has to be a balance to let's have some fun and let's be serious. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody might just take shit not so serious. They don't take life as serious as you. They don't take relationships as serious as you because maybe they don't know what it feels to truly lose or to truly have a true loss because they may have had a consistent person that's always been there for them and that's always been, you know, given that energy. Like they never been without, and maybe you're literally the person that they have been with to never have experienced to be without, because no matter what, they were never missing like that love and support because you always gave that. So they don't even know what it feels like to not have it. And sometimes not having it, I'm not saying that's the only teacher, but sometimes things like that have to be stripped from you to really see what greatness you really even had. And while you may feel like this is what this person needs to see you, it might be the same thing that you need to come around. Like for some of y'all just want a person to meet you halfway. That's it. And it was reversed. So it's like somebody's just not meeting you halfway. Like, and that's all you're asking for. It's like, meet me halfway. This literally made me think of, it's literally made me think of a tweet that I liked that one of my friends tweeted. She said, what'd she say? She said people that, she said something like people that, like, you know, I don't even fully remember the tweet, but just basically like people that push you to be like the best you, pretty much put you on the reel and stuff like that and shit like that. Like, that's so boss pretty much. And like, I'm just getting boss in reverse. Like, somebody's not being boss. Like, and when I say boss in this scenario, it's like they're not being a person that's there for you. They're not being a person that would, you know, tell you the real and be there for you. And they're not being that. Like, somebody thinks your voice is super sexy. And honestly, somebody's so in love with your voice. Like, your voice alone makes them want to make it work. Like, somebody really, really, really loves your voice. Somebody say, know that I see it all. So maybe something happened last week that somebody seen, and it made them feel like, damn. Somebody feels like nobody understands me but you. I got Cancer here. Oh, why did I hold it upside down like that? That was just silly. We got a Cancer here, so we could be talking about a Cancer. I didn't know how to approach you because I don't. Okay, so maybe someone wasn't sure if you're interested in like interracial relationships, and I guess they feel like, okay, now they know that you are, and maybe this person, or they felt like you weren't interested in them because their differences. It doesn't even have to be interracial, because that card for me is more than just talking about interracial love. It's just talking about differences to me, whether the difference is how y'all act, whether it's your culture, height. It could be, it's just any type of difference, just some type of difference. Someone now knows that you're interested in whatever this difference is. Not baby girl, I love you and I mean that came out again and it's in reverse this time. So, but we had a few different energies on the board. It's already clear that we was talking about three different energies that I could pick apart. So yeah, somebody love you, somebody don't. So we just gotta know who's who, cause somebody is a work in progress. Y'all can and will work it out. And then there's someone else that's just full of shit, full of games, trying to fuck, trying to plan a fucking opportunity to impregnate you just to have you stuck and keep you stuck. So you gotta understand what's for you. Regardless, anything that anybody's giving you, the middle of this reading so far is return to sender and know that I see it all. So either way, just God see it all. So like, it's like the people that is, or the people or person that is like, somebody has good intentions, somebody's all right, they're trying to figure it out. Now God see it all. So any intentions of whatever, like in those moments, if they're like disregarding you, maybe ignoring you and putting you to the side, if their intentions is ill when they do that, God knows and God see it all and God's gonna handle that shit. If it's on some shit like they really trying to work through some shit and work through some, maybe some trauma or hard times or whatever it is that makes them do whatever they're doing to you that hurts your feelings or whatever, God knows where their heart is when they doing the things that they doing. You know, God is saying they see it all. Whatever energy that they're giving out is the energy that will be returned. So if it's on games, they gonna get games back and that energy back. If they're really trying and it's really just tough, then if anything, you know, at that point, I'm even sending my love and support. Like, I appreciate you trying to push through something for me. I see that it's tough for you, you know what I'm saying? You know, just send them that love and light if they fall under that area. Not everybody is that. So we got blessings of good fortune. Rich and rewarding experiences bring you increased spiritual awareness at this time. Good fortune flows to you as your third eye opens. You are inspired, feeling totally at peace. Life is a beautiful tapestry woven in threads of love. So a lot of y'all gotta understand each experience, each situation is pushing you closer to the person that you are meant to be, your higher self, your higher you, to walk in that and to step into that energy. And all these experiences are helping you be aware of life, how humans operate. It's opening it's making you more aware. Like, you got your sixth sense, your intuition, but it's making you even more aware to know how to work with it, to, you know, everything. And at the end of the day, this is the foundation of it all. The experiences come with it. Things happen. We learn from it. We grow from it. And it makes us better people. At the end of the day, these people, no matter if it's the person that's the work in progress or the person that's doing magic on bullshit, your ex, whoever it is, no matter who it is, it's still setting you up to learn certain lessons. And that's a blessing in itself, you know. We got the blessing of a door closing. Yeah, I know some of y'all are throwing a lot of these people away. Y'all done with it. Like, even the person that's a work in progress, you love them, you respect them, you appreciate them trying, but still done with it. Like, you just got to close that door. Stop settling for less. You know what I'm saying? One moment, nothing is happening. Then everything seems to happen at once. A door soon closes. Before you know it, another opens. You walk through into a bright new life, one in which you can be who you truly are. I think when some of y'all really close this door, I feel like for some of y'all, it's been a person that you've been dealing with this battle of, you know, a lack of self-respect when it comes to this person, and just letting them like dog you and really shit on you, honestly. This is giving me the energy for some of y'all. Could be a family member, because That's like the main people that come to mind, where I be feeling like people let them get away with shit a little too long, because a connection with a family member, like, you got that love for them people that is unconditional, to the point where it can be toxic in a way of you just letting them treat you however, out of love of, oh, this is my family, or this is my sister, this is my cousin. Like, no, like, everybody got to be held to the same standard. It don't matter who it is. You don't allow people to just treat you however. And I feel like some of y'all are learning that, and I feel like some of y'all been dealing with a certain situation with a certain someone for so long and for too long. I feel like y'all gotta understand, when you really close that door with that person, it's gonna make you more whole of a human, because you've put too much into a certain someone or a certain people, and they don't respect you. They might appreciate you, but they don't appreciate you enough to show it, or they don't appreciate you enough to really put in that work of like, hey, like, I gotta do something different when it comes to this person, because that's what they deserve. They don't treat you in your worth. They know you're worth a lot, and they know you bring a lot to the table, but they don't treat you in your worth. So why keep doing this to yourself? Like, let it go. Let it go. And I feel like that's the space that a lot of y'all are in. Like, y'all not letting lonely, y'all been lonely for so long. For some of y'all been just going through life, going through life alone, and, you know, y'all just been letting loneliness make you settle. And I feel like y'all really finding y'all worth and realizing, like, I've been doing this for too long and it's been unhealthy. Any potential outcomes with the Moonology card? Okay, we got a card fill out. So somebody needs to work through their fears of loneliness and being alone. Someone could be a Scorpio, someone could be a Pisces, or have any of those placements. Someone needs to work through their fears and balance out their spirituality and practicality. I'm even getting the energy of someone may just need to go in hermit mode. Like, you just got to separate yourself from people in the outside world as a whole. Like, you just got to reclaim your energy and just maybe take a step back from social media, people, everything. Like, and, get back to yourself. Get back to yourself. Give yourself the love that you deserve. Because you've been going out in the world too much, expecting it from outside sources that will never give it to you. And so, call your energy back and, get back in one with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I love y'all. I hope this resonated. Please like, share, and subscribe if it did. If you're feeling generous, I got my Cash App in the description box. It just supports me, as well as go right back to my channel to support our channel. Go back to help me get new cards, help me do things like that, and just overall business. Like, this is for me. Like, I'm just happy to help, just spitting some knowledge, using my gifts to help the betterment of the world. Like, that's all I'm trying to do. So I love y'all. Hope y'all have a beautiful day.